I'm here to represent our company. We are design, production and shipment of clothes, and the name of the company is Fine and Best Joystock Company Skopje. We want to produce modern products available for everyone, for all ages and all genders. We bring high quality products at the market for a low price. The history behind our clothing brand is to find affordable clothes that suits everyone's style. Our goal is to bring high quality clothes for everyone, but at affordable price and through online platform to make it accessible for everyone worldwide. After the introduction of our company, let's talk about the insights. I will speak about our core capital of the company, the way we establish our company and the type of shares we own. There are two ways of establishing Joystock Company, simultaneously or with public notice. We will establish our company simultaneously. We know when the Joystock Company is establishing simultaneously, the minimum nominal amount of the core capital should be at least 25,000 euros. In our company, the minimum nominal amount of the core capital should be at least 40,000 euros.
Now, I will make some brief explanation about the simultaneously and public notice founding. First, the founders secure all the shares without a public notice and sign the statute. Next, the founders secure all the shares by a written statement on foundation of the Joystock Company, which may be a part of the statute or a separate document. In the statute, the founders appoint the first members of the board of directors or supervisory board. They may be appointed for a period no longer than the time of convening the first annual assembly of shareholders meeting. Next, the founders register the Joystock Company, submitting all the necessary documents. Shares may not be issued prior to the registration of the Joystock Company in the central registry. Also, let's make some brief explanation about founding by public notice. The founders first adopt the statute, then subscribe a certain number of shares, and finally announce a public notice for subscription of remaining shares. Founding of the shareholders' assembly meeting should be convened with the set deadline. If not, it shall be considered that the Joystock Company was not founded. The founders should register the Joystock Company in the central registry, submitting all the necessary documents. The money paid for the shares may not be used until the registration of the Joystock Company in the central registry.
About the shares, according to the rights they give, shares can be preferred or common. Shares in our company are common shares. The most important common shares can give are the right to vote always, and other likes the right to receive profit, right to receive proportion of the remainder of the liquidation or bankruptcy, and the right to be informed about the operations of the company. We decided that in our company we won't have preferred shares because we are not able to give priority rights.
So we want our board of directors to consist of 9 members because this is an odd number which can help us to have odd voting all the time because they can be even. Secondly, we decide to have 4 executive directors and 5 non-executive directors because the non-executive directors can make sure that the executive directors work as efficiently as possible. They contribute to the strategic planning and monitor their actions. About the gender of the members of the company, we have similar number of male and female workers. Because of this way, we have balanced the different views and qualities of each gender.
Now it's time to inform our shareholders some of the necessary information about a shareholders meeting. According to the Macedonian company law, the management body should call the annual assembly meeting no later than 3 months after the annual account statement. The financial statement and the annual report on operations are prepared or 6 months after the end of the calendar year or 14 months from the last annual assembly of the shareholders meeting. In our case, the annual assembly meeting will be held 14 months from the last annual assembly of the shareholders meeting. So, now let's talk about the 3 possible ways of inviting the shareholder. The first way is by invitation, the second way is by public notice, and the third way is by both, by a written invitation and by a public notice. Of course, at least 30 days prior to the day of the assembly meeting, the invitation should be sent to the shareholders. Also, the public notice should be published in at least 1 daily newspaper distributed to the entire territory of the Republic of Macedonia. The shareholders will meet at the headquarters of our company. After we discussed about the rights of the executive and non-executive directors, Next up for discussion are the rights of the minority of the shareholders. They have right to request assembly meeting to be held. The request should be submitted by shareholders holding at least 10% of all voting shares. They also have rights, like adding to the agenda of the assembly meeting. If the assembly meeting has already been called, the request should be submitted by the shareholders that jointly own 5% of the total number of the voting shares, and with specific period. And last, if a decision of the annual restricts rights arising from the certain type of shares, it will be valid if the necessary minor of the shareholders representing the relevant type of the shares give consent.
Now we are going to discuss about our agent, commercial agent, intermediator and forwarders. We use all four of them in our company, and we intermediators as negotiator who acts as a leading two parties. For example, our company and someone else's company. And for example, we use forwarders in our shop's opening, with someone who links us to someone who sells their property, so we can buy it and make it as a shop, so that we can sell our products in that shop. That is the way we expand. We have agents and we use them for a daily basis, and they are our managers or the members of the board of directors. And we also use forwarders. They are the people who know their job, so we don't know how to do their things. They distribute our stock from the warehouse to the place that needs to be. For example, we use influencers as a commercial agent. They help us to promote our products, so this is something that helps our company function best. Now I will make some explanation about agent, intermediation and forwarding. First of all, we started with agent. In Republic of Macedonia is regulated in at least two laws, company law and law on obligations. We have agency by law. The law stipulates that certain individuals, usually company managers, are authorized to represent the company by proxy, given by one person within his/her powers to another person in writing. By employment, giving the employees a raising within the limits of duties and responsibilities the employees have. Authority of the agent, actual, given or agreed between the principal and the agent. It can be expressed or implied, and apparent as it's seen in the eyes of any third person. Commercial agent, трговско застъпуване. The contract must be concluded in the name of the principal. Commercial agent must act in return for payment, for example, to promote the sale of wine, other drinks, clothes, equipment. A principal may use several commercial agents in the same area for some type of activities, while commercial agent may not, without prior approval of the principal, work for another principal if the activities are of the same type and performed in the same region. Important to know, commercial agent may not be an employee of the principal or an agent authorized by law to represent the company. Commercial agent also has to show greater amount of care, loyalty, skills, and diligence to inform the principal of the market conditions and fulfillment of his/her contractual obligations. See the changes of the law on obligations of Republic of Macedonia. Intermediation, posjedovanje. The intermediator undertakes an obligation to try to find a connect with the principal parties that may potentially sign contracts with the principal, while the principal undertakes an obligation to pay him or her commission if such a contract is concluded. Generally, intermediator does not negotiate, may sometimes participate together with the principal. Also, does not conclude contracts on behalf of principal, and may not accept on behalf of the principal performance contractual obligations. Duties of the intermediator: duty to care, duty to inform, duty to keep records.
We want to be a transparent company and we have continued disclosure. We disclose the financial statement, employee salaries, brand new deals and similar things that everyone should know before investing in our firm. We are making a press release disclosing everything by law in the Central Registry of the Stock Exchange, as well as in the web page of our company and even in the daily newspaper. The most important thing about transparency is that we have statistics from all the years we've been working. That shows all the profit, losses, gains and threats that investors should know, so they can help us. So, everything we disclose is understandable, reliable, relevant, timely and comprehensive.
Now we want to disclose to you how we function with our sales contracts and most importantly, how we protect our company in these contracts. We make oral contracts on daily basis with our customers who buy our product or goods. The price of the goods is indicated on the receipt, which comes with the goods you apply, and we give that to our customers. To protect our company in these contracts, we have a return policy and we identify the details of the items both on the receipt. That way, we make a contracts who can't hurt our company because we disclosed everything we needed to, and we have a clear understanding with our customers.